In this video, you will see how percussion and auscultation is done in CBS examination. So what are the rules of percussion? Place the palm of your left hand on the chest with your fingers slightly separated. Press the middle finger of your left hand firmly against the chest. Align with the underlying ribs, that is the intercostal space over the area to be percussed. Strike the center of the middle phalanx of your left middle finger with the tip of your right middle finger. Swinging movement of the wrist and not the forearm. Remove the percussing finger quickly, resonant to dull, and hear for the note that is dull, resonant, or tympanic sounds. Then next diagram you can see. So this is the areas for the percussion in the diagram given below. So mainly the borders of the heart is shown in the diagram. So the right border of the heart, which is formed by the right atrium, lies behind the sternum. Left border of the heart, the position of the apex base is first located. Then percussion is done in the fifth, fourth and third intercostal space, starting on the left mid-axillary line and going towards the heart till the note changes from resonance to dull. The area of cardiac dullness increases in pericardial effusion, while it may be decreased in emphysema. Then next, you can see one diagram is given here. So basically it is shown on the back side how percussion is performed. Okay, you can see the diagram B, how the fingers are placed and percussion is done. Then after percussion is auscultation. So auscultation is the heart sounds. So the first heart sound, it corresponds to the mitral and tricuspid valve closure at the onset of systole. Second heart sound, that is corresponds to the aortic and pulmonary valve closure following the ventricular ejections. So you can see the diagram also. It's giving all the heart sounds you can hear for first and second. Then next, you have to use the stethoscope for auscultation. So stethoscope, the diaphragm area, it is mainly used, and all the sites that is given in the first diagram for the first, that is S1 and S2 heart sounds can be here. Then the first heart sound, that is also known as lub, and it is caused by the closure of the mitral and tricuspid valve at the onset of the ventricular systole, and it is best heard at the apex. So it has some timing, that is 0.15 second, and it is a low pitch sound, that is 20 to 40 hertz. So here some of the abnormalities are given for the first heart sound. The next heart sound, it is duck. It is caused by the closure of the pulmonary and aortic valve at the end of the ventricular systole, and it is best heard on the left sternal edge. So its time is 0.12 second, and it is a higher pitch sound, that is around 50 hertz. So some of the abnormalities are given for the second heart sound. Then third and fourth heart sounds are also present. So these are rapid filling occurs early in the diastole, that is S3, following the atrioventricular valve opening late in the diastole, that is S4, due to the atrial contraction. Then next you can see there are some added sound known as murmurs. So heart murmurs are produced by the turbulent flow across an abnormal valves, that is septal defect or outflow obstructions. So for the heart murmur, the timing, duration, characters, then intensity, location, all are checked. So lastly, you can see one diagram is given. On the one side you can see the stethoscope is shown, and the ribs of the human body, then the heart, and the areas mainly it is given to check for the heart sounds. So here it is given for the aortic, pulmonary, then bicuspid and tricuspid heart sounds where you will check. Okay, thank you everyone.